Hey, welcome to the Keto Mom page. My name is Stephanie, and I am so excited for the new year. I hope you're excited too. I'm so excited because I love new. I love a new week or a new month or a new year. I love to inspire. I love to be inspired. I love to set goals. I am one of those people, and it was not always like this, but I was one of those people. No, I am one of those people. I didn't used to be like this, but I am one of those people that when I'm in bed and I wake up, my mind goes, I have so much to do in a good way. Like in my head, I go, oh my goodness. Ooh, I get to go talk to people. I get to go homeschool my kids. I get to do this. And so as you're tuning in, we have some stuff I want to talk about. I really want to reintroduce myself if I have not truly met you, or maybe you kind of watch here and there and you don't know who I am and what this page is about and what to expect going forward to this year. So, and I would love to learn about you. Who has set some goals and what are they for this year? And if you are not there yet, it is okay, right? So my name is Stephanie. People will message me and they're like, Keto Mom, what is your name? My name is Stephanie. My husband and myself, we have 4 daughters. We homeschool by choice. We always have homeschooled. Our girls are 14, 12, 10, and 8. Our kids are not keto. Our kids eat healthier version of a low carb, just not a lot of junk. And so we started this page 6.5 years ago, June 2015, because my husband wanted a keto diet. I had no idea what he was doing. I actually was a super overwhelmed mom at the time. I'm gonna take these off because they're wobbling funny. And I remember thinking, if my husband wants some fat loss, which he needed to lose 50 pounds, I'm helping him fail miserably. I better get on board and help him. Now, mind you, 6.5 years ago, I had never touched anything green. I had never eaten a vegetable. I lived off of kid food, chicken nuggets, pizza, corn dogs, Debbie snacks. And so I want you to know, wherever you're at on your journey, I will help you. And I've probably have been there. I've gone from eating like garbage to I understand low carb. I eat more protein than normal these days. I've done super strict keto for a while. So me personally, am more low carb consistently. It's created a lifestyle for me. There are times where I'll be more strict keto. Years ago I did a lot of dairy. I don't do a lot of dairy anymore, but this isn't a one size fits all. And I want you to know this page was created because as I learned how to eat and tried new recipes, my head went, if I'm doing this and I'm not an expert, but if I learn as I go, and most people just want to feel better, clearly if I keep track of our journey, hopefully it will inspire other people or help them on their journey or help guide them. I'm not a doctor. I am not a, on paper, nutritionist, although I feel like over the last 6.5 years, I've learned a ton and I've learned from a lot of experts. And so I just want you to know, like, there's no perfect. And I love to say, don't mess up good for perfect. And here on the Keto Mom community, I want you to feel heard, valued, and that your presence matters and that you matter. And so something super important to me is I will say, in the very beginning, when I didn't know a ton, and when you put yourself out there, like on this page, and if you decide to ever do anything outside of the realm of your family or your close friends, which you might get criticism in just that circle. But I got a lot of hate here. And even till this day, people don't agree with you. And I think we can see that in the world. And it's so easy for people to lash out on people. And I want you to know that. This page is not to judge you. Oh, I'm missing an earring. Oh, it's a diamond earring. That makes me so sad. Okay, side note. Oh, they're from my mom. All right. Okay, so here's what I want you to know. Take this one out. I am a little sad. Just because they're from my mom. So I want you to know something. Lord, help me to find my earring. I will not judge you. And there's no one perfect keto fits all. It is a working on your body what you can do, the things that you can eat. And so I want you to know that this page will not be a page of judgment. And so when there are people that come on here, I don't want you to feel like you can't speak up in posts and comments. There's a point of asking questions, and there's a point of like being rude. And so if you have questions, you can private message me, or you can ask in the comments. And if somebody's rude here, guess what? Out the door they go. Because I love to tell to them, listen, take your black robe off when you come here. And that means you are not the judge of anybody else's journey. And I am not either. I am here to help, support, and guide you. All right? So this page, I want you to realize there's two different aspects to it. When you check the Keto Mom Facebook page, you are going to see different tips and tricks on food and recipes and inspiration. Today, I'm actually going to officially start the book tomorrow, but we're going through this book every single morning. Did anybody stay up late last night? We were up late, well past 1 o'clock. And so I didn't get up early enough to do the live, but I will be getting up because I have a very specific routine in the morning. So my hands down 100% belief is if you can get your mindset right, you will be able to achieve, and you work on your personal growth mindset, you will be able to achieve the goals you set out for yourself, but it starts right here. So I choose a book. We go through the book for the entire month. You can either tune in here or you can get the book and read it with me, but you don't have to have the book. So this is what we're going through officially starting tomorrow. So every morning there will be a live here on the page, except for Sundays, that talk about a book and a topic, and you can listen and get a golden nugget. The rest of the day here on the front of the page is going to be inspiration and food and recipes and different tips to help you on your journey. If you have questions, you can send me a message at any point in time and I will answer those. Now, on my stories, this is where people get a little like judgmental, especially this last week, is I'll get things like, hey, I thought this was a keto page. Why are you sharing your life? And I want you to know part of my keto journey is my life. I'm a mom. I'm a mom of 4 daughters who is learning how to navigate the teen years. And I am not just about keto, and I'm not just about low carb. I'm actually super passionate about homeschooling, about parenting, about marriage, finances, your spiritual health. You are going to see in my stories my life. If you don't want to see that, I'm not offended, I promise. But if you do, and you need help in any one of those areas, that's where I talk about life. And I get messages every day about homeschooling or pray for my marriage, or today, how do I start reading the Bible? Because I took a picture on my stories of reading my Bible. I am a Christian. Some people think different things with that word. And everybody has their own beliefs, right? And so on my stories, you're going to see things about my life. And if you've got questions, reach out and I would love to answer them. Or just tune into the very front of the page and the very front of Instagram, and you will get the keto tips and tricks that you want to help you on your journey. So that is what this page is about. And very specifically, you'll have recipes. You will have different keto tips to help you on your journey. I'm going to be very, very, very intentional about the Core 4 this year because it's a brand new challenge that we're starting. And I hands down believe this 100%, that if you fuel your body right, and I drink ketones, I have for 6.5 years. This is actually how I started. My husband started with the keto diet. But this is a tool that I drink that gives me energy, focus, appetite control. It is an incredible tool. It is not a magic pill, and it's not an excuse for you to eat crap. But I love the product. And so the Core 4 challenge, if you want to join me and thousands of others, there's something called the Core 4 challenge. It requires 4 steps for at least 4 days a week. Can you commit to something for 4 days a week for 4 weeks? And every time you do it, every 4 weeks, you submit an entry. You're going to take your picture, you're going to take your measurements, you're going to eat the best you can, you're going to drink ketones, and you're going to share it. And if you do that, and if you submit your information, you will win a prize no matter what. And then for those who have crazy transformations, there are $10,000 prizes, $5,000 prizes, $2,000 prizes, and that's from our company. And so Here on the page, I'm diving into the core 4. You're going to see things, hashtag the core 4 for those who are doing it to support and guide you. You will see things about ketones. You will see things about recipes, which every day we post about that. And more movement ideas, and then how to share it. And if you share it, eventually you will learn that maybe your friends and family want to join you and you can be drinking free ketones. And so there's lots of different things you're going to see here on the page. I also am super passionate about business and opportunities and helping moms or dads stay home or just have a side business to take their family on vacation. So you're going to see more of that. My goal is to help you in lots of different areas of your life, starting with your mindset in the mornings, giving you recipes and tips and tricks throughout your day so that you can make the best choices possible in the environment that you're in. And then also in my stories, helping you spiritually, financially, physically, all of those things. It's up to you what you decide to plug into and not plug into, to ask questions or not to ask questions, to be a part of the community or not. But that's what you're going to get here. And so I'm excited for the new year. I'm really excited. I'm excited because I have big goals for myself. Our family has big goals. We choose a word for the year. Every year we've done it since 2010. That's because my husband worked for a church in Oklahoma when we lived there, and that's where we learned about choosing a word that really represents your year for you to anchor on. And so my word is trust. And it's long. I'm not going to explain it. Maybe I'll explain it someday. But if you had to pick one word that you're like, it resonates with me, or I've prayed about it, or it's a word that I need to focus on to anchor me in any goal that I have, maybe it's determination, maybe it's health, maybe it's focus. I've had a couple years where 1 year was fearless, 1 year was focus, 1 year was intentional. Like, what would your word be? I would love to know, like, if you had to pick a word that you could anchor on, accountability, purpose. We have some friends, their word for this year, and will ever be their word until they achieve this word, is baby. They want a baby so bad. And so what is it that you want? Courage. I love that. And so I appreciate you. Like, I love when people hop on, and I love it when people comment, and it helps me, and I hope that I can inspire you in any way, shape, or form. And just know that you are worth it. This year is your year. How? Because you're alive, and you have a purpose, and there is a plan for you, and you have gifts and talents that people need. And you might be going, I don't believe it. Well, guess what? It's okay that you don't believe it right now, but I believe in you. Why? Because you aren't here just to exist. We all are here to reach somebody. Somebody needs you. And so what I love about taking care of your health is my family believes that in stewardship, like, if you steward what you have, like, to whom much is given, much is expected. But in order for you to get more, you have to take care of what you have, right? So that might just, like, your body right now. Are you taking care of your body? And if you're not, we're going to start. And so when you take care of what you have right now, you will be blessed with more. But to whom much is given, much is expected. Stewardship is a really strong word. And so I would say in this moment right now, be thankful that you are here right now. You might not be happy how you look or how you feel, or you might go, yeah, but I have 100 pounds to lose. Guess what? It's okay. You're here right now, and you can get there, but you're going to have to steward what you have. Don't focus on the past. The past is done. We're done with last year, and now we're moving forward. And so it's going to have to require some hard work, some discipline, plugging into the community for accountability, all of those things. And so I will come back and answer any of your questions. It's easier for me to it's too hard to read the comments when you're chatting. But I am just excited. And so if you have questions about the Core 4, post Core 4 below. If you need the ketones for the Core 4, I'll send you a message, but there is still 29% off just till today to start off the year. You can go to ketomom.com or send me a message, and I'll tell you what that looks like and how to grab things or what to take as a tool. So my husband was able to lose, like, ketones help with fat loss, and keto and low carb, your goal is fat loss, right? appetite, cravings, energy, focus, all of those things. And so I'm going to have you drink more water. I'm going to have you eat better meals. I'm going to have you probably do intermittent fasting a couple times a week. We're going to move your body if you can, but if you can't, the number one, like my girlfriend was talking to me yesterday, and then I'll end this. She's like, she knows what to do. She's incredible. And then she had a back problem this last quarter of last year. And she's like, I really can empathize with people who can't work out. And I said, listen, you know what to do. And so then she's like, I'm sitting around, I'm eating the food that I know I shouldn't be eating. So now I'm here today. And I said, guess what? You know how to eat. You drink your ketones, you drink your water, and you show people that working out is great. Strength training is great, but it's about 10 to 20% of what you need to do. You need to focus on what you're drinking. Well, mindset, what you're drinking, what you're eating. That will play, 75 to 80%, 90% of your outcome, of you reaching your goals. And then the working out, the moving your body, all of that is a bonus. And it's great to move your body and stay flexible and stay all of those things. But food is important. So that's what we're going to focus on. So for those of you who are already current customers, make sure that you're in my customer group, because I have and here's the last thing. We have something super cool coming up at the end of the month. If you're doing the Core 4 challenge with me, and if you are my customer or a promoter, let me know, because we have an event at the end of this month. Well, January 19th, 20th, and 21st. It's called Keto Academy. It's a couple hours in the evenings where you get to learn the science and the research behind ketones. So you'll hear from medical doctors, you'll hear from scientists, you'll actually understand all of this. And so if you're doing the Core 4 with me, I'm going to get you a ticket if you're committed to watching either all of it or some of it. And then as you message me what you've learned, I'm going to put your name into a drawing, and I'm going to give away an air fryer, a food processor. We're going to give away some gifts, but you got to be in my customer group, because that's where I'm going to talk about what you're learning. And so from that specific event. So if you want to know more, if you want to be a part of it, just post Keto Academy, just post KK, 2Ks, because I'll come back and tell you about the event. Otherwise, I'm really excited for this year. I'm really, really excited. I'm here to help. You can always send me a message. Otherwise, tune into the page for all of the things that you're looking for. So with that, Core 4 is going to be amazing. Keto Academy is going to be amazing. Ketones are amazing. This year is going to be amazing. You are amazing, and I hope you have a great day. We'll talk to you soon.